Hey guys, what's up? It's Klairee Berry. I'm here today to bring to you guys the week ahead, basically, for a lot of us, especially the first part of this next coming week. What's going on with the energies? We're just going to look right into it. We're just going to get real deep today. Hope you guys are doing well. We are going to start off with all of the oracle energy, okay? Because like I said, we're going to do a deep dive today, so it's going to be fun, and I hope you, if you don't have some time now, then be sure and stay subscribed and come back and watch it again later. But we're going to just kind of look right into it, twin flame energy. So let's go ahead and get started. Remember, the time is fluid, so whenever you're watching this video, it doesn't have to be for what is exactly going on right now at this moment that I'm talking about, if that makes sense. Whatever resonates with you. Overcoming difficulties. Wow, this is really powerful. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Lovely. Level up. Level up. You got the lucky feather here. You have the sign. This is, yeah, very divine. It's like there's divine signs that are coming to you. This level of peace and wonder. Okay, so lots of things that are changing right now. Sometimes it's not completely, when you change, it's not all positive necessarily, but you overcome and then you learn and you grow. You become even better and stronger and smarter. And then mature. Okay. Manatee, accept this situation as it is rather than trying to fight and change it. Very clear advice there. Okay. Very nice. Okay, pay attention, to the warning signs, but accept, mostly just kind of go with the flow. Okay, we're only going to take one. And we got the stars in reverse. So that is, if there's a card to get just one of, absolutely. Here we go. All right. So again, very divine. What have we here? Yeah, the star card, this is about coming into your own, coming into who you really are, getting what you want, manifesting your true, pure heart's desires here. It's that point where you come into knowing about the shadow work and knowing that every stage is you and that all of you is good. It's all working together. Everything's working together for your highest good, whether you know it or not. So, just what happens. Okay, energy is gaining momentum. Wow, so yeah, that kind of all. It's almost like a relatively calm, peaceful, serene, having to go spiritual in order to overcome, some of these difficulties. I'm actually going to keep on with our theme because I wanted to get as much from different, just to get the overline for now. Okay? From the decks, we're not going to probably actually use as much. Okay, more overlying energy. And we got the Nine of Cups. Okay. So, things are, again, in this changing energy, almost in the epitome of the change and growth, and there's some finding happiness here with just what you have, and it's like remaining open and almost stoically just awaiting, the next level. Because there's even more, There's even more that you can learn. There's even more that you can do. There's even more that you can do to overcome your difficulties. Even though the worst is behind you, you know, you're still going to have things to work through. And yeah, with learning the holistic law of attraction, it's going to be really important, because that's what the star card is like with this manifesting, you know, being able to, it's with this acceptance, it's being able to manifest things and not only overcome them, but this is very much silver lining too, that I always talk about too. You know, the difficulties are had for reasons, you know, and we put that together, and it takes a while, you know, sometimes you just have to kind of go with the flow for a while, and then you start to have these realizations. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dive into some of the DM energy, okay, today, which would be, what are we in right now? The moon is in Leo, okay, right now. So, you know, there's this kind of prideful lion energy going on. And, you know, it's this generous, warm, loving, like family thing sometimes, you know, just being appreciated and, you know, allowing yourself to be creative and, yeah, just kind of, I'm seeing like this kind of blending out, this kind of blending and mending is coming up. Kind of enjoying each other, enjoying the time that you're having, the times that you do have, you know. You are overcoming the difficulties, and even if you don't realize that yet, I think. Okay, because the energy is gaining momentum here. And again, a lot of this has to do with you and your spirituality. Okay, so we got our star card. Oh, we got the sun and the moon. Okay, so we got stars and sun and moon all over here. Okay. So that's very good. That's a very good sign. There's going to be, you know, positive things happening. And I'm going to take one more here. Okay. So yeah, definitely this goes along with our moon in Leo. This also goes along with, you know, just the whole inner child healing that needs to be had. I think during the moon in Leo is such a good time to focus on your inner child. Focus on these warm, happy, loving feelings. You know, they're dropping the ego and just enjoying life and being passionate about what you're passionate about. And, you know, that's the type of stuff, that creative energy gets you into your mission a little bit and gets you, you know, that's where you're getting noticed and your appreciation will come from. You know, that kind of, we all have that longing for. You know, we're not necessarily focused on the details right now, but the broader ideas, you know, about what we can do, what we can give back, how we can use our healing. I have like 2 scrunchies on. How we can use our healing to help the world too, not just for our own personal good and happiness, but for also for others. But for now, I think that definitely the focus does need to be on like this going within, you know, because that's what's going, it's such a cliche, but it cannot be said enough. I mean, it really can't. So let's just do 2. Yeah. So a lot is maybe happening, even maybe just happening under the scenes right now. Okay, you're working on a lot. Okay, there's a lot going on. It's like, allow yourself to be in this happy energy, in a happy space. Maybe watch some comedies, maybe hang out with, you know, your family. It's a really good family weekend. I feel like, just because we have the Cancer, that's close family, and then Leo is still kind of this warm, you know, friends type of, people are probably having, you know, like just wanting to have some time, you know, maybe to see their friends on Saturday or Sunday, or family, like I said. But it's just making us, you know, kind of cheery, a little bit cheery. And it feels kind of nice to kind of just have that warm energy of the sun right there after we've kind of had that watery, you know, emotions. And we've all been in, obviously, Scorpio sun, and a lot of our planets are in Scorpio right now. Our Mercury's still in Scorpio. Our Venus is in Sagittarius right now too, so that's kind of some more of this fiery energy coming through. Okay, so what's up with the moon card? Oh yeah, Okay, big changes going on in the inside here. Big changes going on. Big changes either going on or needing to go on here. Okay, so hopefully you're on the side where you know what it is and you're figuring it out and you're getting rid of it already. But yeah, something needs to change, let go of here, move forward, look towards the dawn, you know, and don't get stuck down here. Being able, you know, to persevere and see things in a new way. You know, things are always changing. So it's kind of like this inner outer balance that you have to have. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 more cards on this actually. Oh, shit. Yes. Yes, the only thing that's going to get us through right now is going within. Like, that's the only thing that's helping us because that's the beginning and the end here. Okay, and then we have the 2. I was referring to the Moon card and the High Priestess. If you couldn't see, it's the beginning and the end, and the 2 in the middle here we have the Death and the Devil. So, and then in the middle it says the Hanged Man. So we're definitely feeling stuck within some kind of addiction, some type of cycle, some type of, you know, this could be some type of rebellion, just like a hatred, like a toxic thinking, toxic feelings, toxic habits. It could really be anything. Food habits, you know, eating the wrong foods, being greedy, overconsumption, you know, not just all this stuff. So going within is going to take us all to new levels together, okay, and help us all to see things in a new way, okay? And accepting is the first step in moving forward. You have to accept the things that are happening, the things that are going on, because if you can't put it together, then you're basically in shock and you're just not comprehending reality, okay? So, yeah, once again, Moon in Leo, so I think that is why we're having so much fire energy here, and that can be a good thing because that has to do, you know, with your actions. And even though it's the Moon in Leo, you know, our Venus is in Sagittarius. A lot of our passion and our love will be in Sagittarius. Okay, but again, it can be kind of this, and we're getting shadow work as well. Again, lots of fire energy here. And what's going to help you in all of your, I think all of your sun side, like all of your interactions, all of your external energies, is to really go within because it's so connected. And don't forget that it's connected. So if you want to look good on the outside, you know what I mean, do stuff on the inside that's right. Because what is that quote about beauty? You know, beauty is an inner, something, the inner beauty always shines through type of stuff. Something like that. Okay. So as we're coming in this next day, you know, or so, this is what we're really working with and kind of we should be focused on is cutting the things out that don't need to be there anymore, moving forward, going deeper, getting higher. You know, it's going to take any happiness that you have and it's going to friggin' multiply it by a lot. And it's going to really get you to a point where you're doing new things, you're focused on new things, you're getting to higher, like, horizons. Okay? You're just getting better and better. Okay? And if you keep doing that, if you keep focused on your shadow, it's like keeping yourself in check, you'll be very, very successful. Very, very intuitive, have a lot of growth and healing, and your passion's going to be coming into, you're going to be coming into your passion. You may have success also with actually sharing the word about shadow work and helping people to learn it. And who knows, maybe coming into some kind of a passion with that, like a love and a passion for healing, and also probably like doing that for work, you know. Okay. Just seeing a lot of, like, there's so much action, there's so much going through the motions here. There might be a little bit of drama, there might be some over, you know, like party times here. I mean, we are coming into the Sagittarius. When you come into a lot of the Sagittarius energy, it is getting into the holidays and everybody gets really cheery, you know, and there's just so much to do. There's literally so much to do. And it's easy to get caught up in, oh, this party, that party, going to, you know, this event and that event, and family, and it can be stressful. And You know, I feel like the going within is just a support here that you want to make sure and take care of before these busy, crazy holiday times kind of come in to the present, okay? Because they're going to be rushing in. I feel like they're going to be rushing in really fast, okay? And we're focused on our new beginning. Absolutely focused on seeing things in a new way, talking about things in a new way, communicating in a new way, going higher, okay? Making sure that everything you do is got this like pure positive success and honesty, authenticity with yourself and what you're doing and where you're going. It's not worth doing if you can't be authentic with it. And if you can't, like, completely authentic, and if you don't know the ins and outs of it, if you can't visualize it, don't focus on the past at all. This is about moving into the future, going a different direction, even if it's just a little bit different than what you were doing before. Okay? Thinking about the long term here. Thinking about what you're actually doing. Okay? What are you actually working on in your life? Are you working to make yourself happy? Because that's what you need to do. You need to go back to square one. Because if you're not happy, then nobody's happy. And the way that you're going to be happy is by taking the leap. Drawing a line in the sand and saying, this is a new beginning. Between 0 and 1, you know, this is our decision to take our new beginning. Okay? Something's been blocking. We've been blocking it ourselves, honestly. We've been blocking our new beginning from ourselves because we couldn't look at these beliefs and expectations and thoughts and attitudes that we had about life, about ourselves, about our friends, about our money, about everything. Yeah, we cared a lot about what other people's vision of success was. We're coming out of that and realizing that only we truly, really, when we go within, we know what we want. Taking that leap into the depths, into, you know, the point of life where you go with the flow and you roll with the energy, and that means you're connected. It's like, you know, you don't use your eyeballs, you know, you just feel it out and you go within and you're guided in a deeper way. And that's why you know exactly what to do. You're not trying to do things for other people. You're worried about your own health and your own healing, and, you know, and that's why things are going good for you, because I think you're using a lot of this. I think something that you're doing that feels good, this may have to do with the tarot. It feels like something that you're doing that feels good for you is actually really good for you, and it's healing you in a way. And so for me, it's coming through, I think, as tarot, because that's what helps me through some really hard times, is like leaning on the tarot a little bit. And so I'm feeling like it might be sort of that, even if it's not tarot for you, like there's some kind of knowledge, maybe spirituality, just new belief systems and communication, maybe with, you know, some kind of higher power that you've just learned how to do, or you've just been able to do, maybe. Okay, and it's really helping you. So it's helping you on your new beginning, and it's not, you know, it's like there for a reason too. So going within all the way and just remaining the most upright that you can possibly be. Okay, this is how we're going to end it right here. You know, having your purpose, knowing that you are here for a good reason, even if you don't know what your purpose is. And, you know, if you don't know any of the answers, you know, just know that going within is going to help you more than anything else. Watching tarot readers all day can tell you a version of reality that either feels good or gives you, you know, courage or something, you know, like that feeds you, depending on what you watch and different things like that. But yeah, this is deeper. This is realizing that you are the one that heals you. You know, it's not watching other people. It's not other people's clearing work on you. That stuff maybe can help a little bit, but that's not the true actual healing. Okay, it's just not. The true healing will come within, and it's from within. Okay, so that's why we have what we have here. So, okay, let's do, since we wanted to go, let me just take a sip here. Okay, so I am going to do one of these. So let's do some divine feminine energy here. Divine feminine energy. Then we'll do divine masculine. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. One more. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so the Divine Feminine, yeah, it's just feeling like she's getting better and better and really transforming a ton, like really transforming this year. If you look back upon the year, which a lot of us are doing right now, and think about where you were now, where you are then, okay, really doing some deep work and just learning. I feel like learning so much and learning how to do inner work and how to go within a little bit. You've been doing some research. You've been kind of working on what you've been working on, like what really matters here. Okay. Yeah, there's just so much transformation here. I feel like that you've been through. Okay. And a lot of it is good. A lot of it is very good. Okay, but some of it is still getting over some things. And, you know, it's definitely using the shadow work is what's helping you and what is also going to help you in the future to get things that you want, to follow through with things that you are trying to do, to grow and change in ways, to be able to become a better manifester. Okay. Highly recommend getting my program if you haven't, because it'll teach you how to do the shadow work. And it'll teach you about the holistic law of attraction, okay, which is definitely on the radar here. Becoming a better manifester, becoming just a better all-around person, honestly. You will be better at every relationship in your entire life. You'll be better at your work. You'll be better at your relationship with the universe. Like your mood will be better as well. It's just when you do the inner healing, it affects everything. It's not like, oh, let's read a book about, you know, our career or something like this. It's like affects everything. It's not just one sector, okay? And I think you're really feeling that the Divine Feminine, just the rest of the year, I think is really just going to be coming in, again, with the Sagittarius, with the Scorpio Sun. It's just like really hard not to just go within a little bit. Eventually, you know, some people, we try to resist, but eventually it's just like you kind of have to do some healing and go within on some kind of level anyway. So it's kind of the beauty of this time of year, I guess. But yeah, it can definitely, it can be difficult, you know, so going within is our tool. And we got the High Priestess again. So we have some really awesome people to have. It's not dirt, I swear. My nail there. It's a black activated charcoal under my fingernail. Anyway, so we have the Five of Pentacles after our High Priestess. So definitely it's kind of like that long haul, you know, feeling like something's never going to end, and you're working through it. Like it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot for you to work through this, just to kind of keep going, you know, just keep putting one foot under the other. But you are getting better. It is making you into something better. And, you know, everything happens for a reason. You just have to believe that and keep on going. You know, you really can't stop for too long, you know, and you can't, you have to keep working. You just have to keep going right now, really, and keep on learning and keep on digging, and learning more about yourself. Again, and this, again, I can't stress enough how much this going within and this shadow work will save you in the hard times. And what also it kind of gets you again through the hard times is keep on learning, keep on growing, and kind of it rounds it out. You know, it rounds out your learning and your understanding and processing of the situations that you have to go through. Okay. Any kind of spirituality, you know, it's just a comfort. It's like a comfort blanket, you know, that you can give to yourself, give to your inner child, you know. And again, the moon in Leo here on Sunday and Monday here, we're having the moon in Leo. It's a really good time to do the inner child healing work. And I think that might be why we're getting, you know, all of these great cards that are, you know, the major arcana cards. They're pointing to the, you know, I mean, it's so much growth. It's so much abundance. It's so much healing and transformation, okay? But it's also, obviously, you know, you have your inner child situation pop out. And that is, again, with the Leo, it's all about the inner child, okay? So, again, it's a great time when you're in Scorpio Sun you know, but then you go into, you know, the Leo, it's just a good time. And again, my program, you not only get the holistic law of attraction and the shadow work, but you also get the inner child healing. So it's 30 videos. It's some hours worth of video. So there's a lot on it. It's a good deal. There's a lot to it and a lot of different things that can help you, and ways that if you want to really go deep into it, like you don't even have to watch all of them to get it. You watch all of them, start doing it yourself, you know. And again, this just popped out here. Definitely helps all aspects, especially your relationship. Okay, and your relationship might be what brought you here in the first place with the twin flame situation, because this is the twin flame journey, you know. I mean, we all have to overcome difficulties. Okay, but sometimes certain people, you know, twin flames have different ones, maybe more, you know, it's a lot to go through, you know. It can be a long, hard life, some people would say, you know, but it's so much growth and so much beauty. And we can't, star card again, okay? A lot to do with the law of attraction. I'm getting that a lot of people here could really take on their mission as just the law of attraction stuff as well, because there's so much of that popping out. Like, you guys really get that. And even just teaching people that in itself is just so important, you know. So learn it. The better you learn something, the deeper you go in learning something here, again, with our high priestess, you know, the deeper you learn something and know something, you know, the easier you can explain it to a child. And that's how good you have to know something to help others to know how to do it. You know what I mean? To be able to know it, to be able to understand it well enough to be able to teach it. Okay, when we heal our own inner child, you know, that's when we can, you know, be better parents and be better lovers and be better, you know, siblings and daughters and kid, you know, whatever. So, lots of this purple, beautiful purple color of going within, but it's also this peace. There's also this, it's like you're going within, but you're doing it on a controlled, steady level, you know, where it's not too much. But I feel like you're doing something steadily here. Whatever, or you need to. So, you know, again, it's going within, but it's steadily going within. Keep on doing. That's where you see this change, is when you don't give up and you keep on doing it. You keep on pushing, you know, and it becomes fun. It becomes part of your lifestyle where you don't even think about it. It's just who you are is going within. And then you find, you know, that you have these great, like almost like powers again, where you are able to do things that you never could do and keep your cool and just get through things. And that's what's helping you change so much, is because you're leveling up. You know, you're taking negative things and seeing that silver lining, getting the good, moving forward, rolling the dice, you know, the next level, the next step, you know, carving out, you know, the inner, like, sludge, what's in there, like, carve it out, see what's in there, and see, you know, and see it and deal with it and change it, transmute it. That's what we do with the inner child healing. So again, program is at klaireeberry.com or in the description box below. But the updated prices, if you're not watching this right after I post it, the updated prices are always going to be on klaireeberry.com. Okay, so we are looking again. This is the divine feminine energy here. So the divine feminine, I'm getting like, in it for the long haul with the person. Really, you're going to see some improvements. Just be patient and understand that really the energy, even if you can't feel it, even if you're not really aware of it, it's like underlying current still of gaining momentum. This energy is about to pop. It's about to explode. These difficulties are about to be overcome, and you're going to become a better manifester, even by any type of negative thing that you've had to deal with. Okay, so let's take some overlying energy for the divine masculine here, and then we'll do the actual reading for the divine masculine in a different. Okay, let's take two. Let's take three. Okay, so divine masculine, we got wild ginger, ginseng, and elderflowers. So very healing, very anti-inflammatory. Okay, 7 of Wands, the Fool again, and the Death card again. Okay, so again, lots of Wands, fire energy here. Okay, so that is very interesting. Okay, so let's do reading for the divine masculine, and we got the 3 of Pentacles again as well. Okay, so again, it's very much focused, working on what you're working on. It's like we're all trying to get to the the spot, you know, we're trying to get to the point of life where we're just enjoying ourselves, freedom. Okay, divine masculine. Okay, wow, yes, 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 new beginnings as well. Okay, running out of space here. What we're gonna do is do a little of this. Okay, here we go. Okay, so again, we're gonna look into this deeply, like we said. Hopefully it doesn't cut it up. We'll go too long here. Okay, so divine masculine, okay, trying to make their life better for sure here, and they are having success. And I think they are having success with letting things go. They've been doing some work here. Divine masculine has really been like maybe leading here. They are really focused. Yeah, maybe focused on the home or job a lot. Okay, and it might be that they need to tone this down a little bit because it's just over and over this cycle of, you know, maybe a little bit of rest, you know, doing the work for yourself and then going, just keep working. It's like, why are you working so hard? That might be some of the issue. It might be causing some pain and sleepless nights. I don't know if it's the work or something that's, you know, that you're not being able to do because you're working so much. The divine masculine, yeah, it's just like maybe they're working so hard and they like they don't even understand why. They feel like they have to. There might be some impulsive things here. Might have to do with, you know, some of this time of, you know, being in the moon in Leo, wanting this recognition and these fears, doubts, you know, worries, you know, I'm doing all this work and nobody cares, or, you know, I don't know. That's kind of what it's coming through as. But something might also be blocking the work. It's like you're doing some things right, you're on the right track in some ways, but then something that you're doing is getting in the way and causing these issues. It's causing you from fully getting to the level that you really want. It's like even though things are getting better, you still know that there's something that's messing you up, that's messing the divine masculine up, most likely here. Could be flip-flop because it is a general reading. Take it as it resonates, please. Like I said, time is, you know, fluid. So many cards trying to come over. Got the Lover's card and the Strength card. 7 of Swords, not cheating yourself, okay, standing up for yourself, boundaries, okay. This is what's on the mind of the divine masculine, okay, and they feel like they're having this passion, you know, and wanting to start over for sure, wanting to move fast, but then they also feel like they don't deserve it, is what I'm seeing here for sure. Again, with our 7 of Swords popping back up again. Yeah, it's like they have a very strong passion here, but they're feeling very uneasy in their mental. Their passion is not the issue. It is in their mind. Okay, it is something that they're judging. They're judging maybe themselves as well. Okay, but they're working through it for sure. Looking in the mirror, trying to be fair, trying to understand. They're definitely led by the divine feminine for sure, in letting go of something that they don't need in their life, really working on themselves, getting themselves into alignment, balancing out. I mean, these two cards, the Magician and the Justice card, you know, right next to each other, that's again, we have these big life changes, major arcana energy coming through, you know, and then to get the King of Cups and then the World, you know, this is again the work that is being done. You know, it might be that I'm still getting this energy of kind of separation, that you're just not seeing a lot of each other. The divine masculine and the divine feminine are not seeing each other because the divine masculine is just looking within in the mirror so much. You know, they have their divine feminine on their mind, and that's like why they're so intrigued to like make a lot of these changes and just get better in every way right now. Maybe working on being better parents, you know, just better people in general. Maybe helping people in their life. Going within for sure. Again, cutting out things that just aren't working, that are holding you back. Okay? Being able to, with the, you know, I think the more the divine feminine learns and knows and is able to kind of display and exemplify the holistic law of attraction, it will keep on inspiring, because this is big. For the divine masculine, it's big of the law of attraction. Going within, yes, maybe the first steps of shadow work, but mainly the holistic law of attraction, just knowing it on a deeper level, I think is going to be really important for them right now. So that's something to think about and to look into, and maybe mention they drop some knowledge here and there, whatever way they might be receptive. Yeah, and there's some good times. I think everybody just wants to kind of celebrate in a way and come to this a new time. I think the holidays are going to be very refreshing. That's why everybody's wanting to look into the holidays early this year here, with a late Thanksgiving, and then, just with the energy here, we're going within, and we've done some work. So it's like we kind of need a little happy break, is kind of how it feels a little bit. Okay. So got the Queen of Swords here to wrap it up. Yeah, it's very much healing on a mental level as well, for the divine masculine here. Okay. And yeah, taking this leap again, it's knowing when you're cutting things off and moving forward. It's being still in that. It's like we just went through our full moon, and it was kind of this release energy, but maybe something quite didn't get released that should have fully been released during that time, that the divine masculine kind of is still clinging to a little bit, but they're going through it. And the more they are understanding this law of attraction and how they can help people, and kind of staying on their game spiritually, again, going within, having a good balance to life, enjoying yourself, but also doing work and being inspired. This is about staying inspired, and also coming to that point where you are inspiring others. So it's the wavelength that you need to be on, and that you need to just have for your relationship and surround your relationships in this positive energy. Okay, I'm going to actually take 2 from here, and then that's going to be it. Okay, the divine masculine. So yes, happy about a new beginning though, for sure, because you feel it. You've been working towards it. You are making progress. You are making progress here. Okay, you're kind of guarding yourself too, which is kind of might be working for you. To kind of be on guard, but also let yourself have a little fun, and just stay steady and focused right now. The better you can, the more energy you can save from doing like weird dramatic things in your life, to go within right now is like the best investment that you can do for your new beginnings this year, at the end of this year, and for the new year, for the new decade. You want to be on a clean slate. You want to do as much healing as possible for the rest of the year. Okay? So here we go. You 3 again. Ah! Yay. I'm glad I did. Okay, 10 of Cups. Yay. Okay, so Temperance. Ooh, I love this. It's so early morning, cleansing, clearing, new awakenings. Coming to the watering hole, washing off. Love it. So healing. Okay, Ekanisha. Doesn't necessarily taste good. Might have been a hard road, okay? But you're only leveling up. You're only going further and better. And it's, again, this clearing out energy. Your spirituality is helping you, but it's just kind of this basking in the glow of the true goodness of life, being able to see that. And this is very, very, very healing. It's like overwhelming healing, like healing that will make you cry. And it is affecting every aspect of your life as well. Really coming to an okay. It's I feel like it's almost like getting a lot at a young age and being able to help a lot of people with it, not squandering, it's like getting that wealth, but that wealth is truly this holistic knowledge and wealth that you can actually help other people with as well. And so your future looks very bright here with all of these knowing, really going within, really understanding the law of attraction, having your 10 of Cups, to come true, but knowing that won't be the end either. It's not like you're just going to get here and stop. This isn't the end of, it just keeps going and getting better. And again, the more that you're doing for yourself here, the more that you're truly, again, kind of protecting yourself, like adequately going through the stages, you know, and going within to really become a truly better person. And then you can celebrate that. It's like doing everything appropriately. It's like celebrating at the right time, after you manifest some new things, after you learn some new things, you know. And then just keep your eye on the present. Keep your eye on the things that you have manifested, the things that you have done in your life, the things that you have accomplished, the things that you have learned, all of those types of things, the things that you can be really proud of. And just let everything else go. A lot of letting go energy coming through in this reading. Okay? And that can be difficult for a lot of people, some more than others. As a crab, I totally understand. It can be difficult to let things go. But sometimes you really have to do it for your own, you know, safety and sanity and health and future and, you know, whole picture, wealth, you know, holistic, everything. Because we know that if we keep on doing the same things, we're going to get the same results. Okay? So we're not going to do that. We're going to keep on working. Okay? We're going to keep on working it out. Keep on working it out. Keep on getting better. Your story is a beautiful one. You're very blessed and very lucky. And you're going to help a lot of people. Just stay on your game. Stay on your mission. Stay connected to your higher powers. Listening for the signs. Watching for the signs. Going within. Going within is one of the biggest signs that you can have. The ancient texts, they're great. The ancient knowledge, it's wonderful. If you resonate with it, then yes, go for it. You know, nature can be something that a lot of people can really have a connection to, learn from spiritually, have a spiritual connection, and nobody should, you know, downplay that at all. It can be a way, again, if you do resonate with that, then that's a good thing for you to do, and to support yourself and ground yourself and grow. You know, there's different ways and different levels, you know, even in a way, science can help us, you know, to come to a higher spiritual understanding. But only, you know, again, to a certain level. Really going within is the true way to do it. It's the true way to live, true spiritual growth, manifestation, all of this stuff. Okay. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're here at this point, definitely go check out my website. I got personal readings up there. I have the Patreon. You can get extra videos. You can get 4 videos a month for $5. You can get all sorts of stuff, the programs, the packages, all of that stuff, the program I've been talking about. You can get all of it at KlaireeBerry.com. So I hope you guys had a good rest of the weekend here with your moon in Leo. And then again, we're going to go into Monday, the 18th of November. Our Mars is still in Libra, Mercury still in Scorpio, Sun is still in Scorpio, but we're going to our Mars is going to be moving from Libra on Tuesday into Scorpio as well. So finally we have a passion in Scorpio, you know, so that we can really be focused on this kind of desire and maybe some, you know, deep feelings and, you know, those even kind of deep sexual desire, love, you know, all of this stuff. It's very, still some fiery energy here, even though we're in water. So that can be very interesting how that will come out. But a lot of it, I think, will come out in your passion, your underlying, like, wants and desires as far as what you want for your life. Like, you know that you want passion right now. Like, we're coming into this knowledge. Like, that's what we're focused on. That's what we want. And we may start to even get that at that point because we focus on it enough, or just because at that time, you know, everything's, you know, finally coming into play. But also further on down the week, we're going to have our Sun again going into Sagittarius, and our Venus will actually be moving ahead into Capricorn. Okay, so that'll be the only planet that we will have in Capricorn. Everything else will pretty much be either in Scorpio still or in Sagittarius. Okay, so again, lots of energies kind of moving around and kind of changing. Okay, I think there's a lot of growth. I think there's a lot of heart space opening, or hopefully start to think about, you know, coming open at this time and kind of sorting out the details, you know, of what we're doing, what this desire is all about, what this next stage is going to look like. You know, I mean, that's kind of our constant thing, is manifesting the future, you know, by every little choice that we make and going through all of these different timelines, you know, that could possibly happen. Okay, but I think it's kind of knowing that you're doing all right, you're going to be okay, kind of chilling again, and then having that acceptance. What was our acceptance? Yeah, these two definitely go together here. This is a just kind of take a chill pill, or not advocating drugs, but just saying like, just relax and kind of go with the flow here. And the energy, again, it's going to work itself out. It's going to gain momentum to the point where, you know, again, new things are going to happen, and it's going to be even better. You know, like, you're doing all right. You're going to be all right, but it's going to get better. It's going to get even way better. You know, these difficulties are finally being overcome here, truly, on a way deeper level, a higher level. Just trust that it's going to work out. It's going to be fine. Okay? Just accept it. Just chill. It's kind of like get in holiday spirit a little bit and just stay really, you know, especially for the month of Thanksgiving here in America. It's just very easy to kind of get into this cheery mode a little bit, and, you know, this kind of stay warm, and yeah, like, be really thankful for your blessings. It's definitely a time to look back again on the year, the past 9 months or so, at least, you know, knowing that, you know, you do still have a month left in the year, but after that, it's all going to be looking back at the year, and then it's going to be looking forward. Okay, so I think, again, through the end of the year, yes, definitely, it's all about energy gaining momentum. A lot is going to be changing, even more than it already is. Things are going to be happening, and a lot of it has to do with your going within, and you're learning about the holistic law of attraction. So again, check it out on my website, KlairieBerry.com. You can find me all over social media. I'm Klairee Berry on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. And yeah, I think that's about it. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. And don't forget to stay subscribed, hit the bell to stay notified of all the videos. I'm about doing one a day at this point. So I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.